Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Endless Space 2, playing as the Sophons. Right as I loaded up the game, we did get a pop-up from the Mazra people over here, and they're requesting an alliance. Now, I did check them out. They're way up here, so they're not really in our area of concern. It's not like we're going to go after them anytime soon, nor are our allies, which are the dark purple guys. I mean, the dark purple guys are a little closer, but not really. I don't think it's going to be any problem for them if we ally with those guys up there. The other good thing is that if we come over here and check out the relationship they have, they are currently at war with these orange guys. And if we go back to us, that's also who we're at war with. So I actually think bringing these guys into our alliance would be a pretty good thing. They're, not super strong, but they're actually stronger than us. So that's good. So I think I am going to go ahead and accept this alliance thing and bring them in. Apparently we are imminent victory. So that definitely helps us out quite a bit. So now we have a 3-part alliance here, which is pretty awesome. We've also discovered some planets now because of that. So now we have this ally, we have the purple guys who are really strong, and then we have us. So I think we have a lot of opportunity to spread out here. I do think I want to go to war with these yellow guys here. Even though that will also bring in, let me double check, because they are in an alliance. Let's see here, swap positions with, it's you guys actually that I'm looking for. You guys are in alliance with the dark red guys, which are really strong. But I do think that, I mean, dark red guys are way over here. I think I want to go to war with these guys, because I think that'll help us up. The dark purple guys are going to help us with this war, I'm sure, because they're right up in there. And that'll give us an opportunity to spread out a little bit. Just have some fun. I mean, honestly, do we need to go to war? Not really. But I think it'll be fun. So that's kind of my thought process there. So anyway. What else we got going on? There's some dark red guys back here that we'd have to at least take into account that they're floating around here. We do have a couple more turns until this guy gets to where he's going. Looks like we're sitting them all the way over here. I'm tempted to just go ahead and just come over here and siege down this spot here after the war gets declared. So what I may do is just go ahead and have you just focus on that spot right there. I'm going to grab all my fleets. I say that. Don't know that I need all of my fleets. Which ones are the ones that have the most troops? Actually, what I may do is grab you, bring you back to... Actually, leave you where you're at, because this will help protect, any entry into our spot. Although they'll have to get past the purple guys before they can come after us. But we're going to leave you here, and we'll grab the other two to come over here and help siege this down. And we'll declare war on them here in a moment. Once our what am I trying to say? Our behemoth gets over there. Actually, what we could do is swap the behemoths, because this behemoth is a little bit stronger. But no, this is fine. This behemoth's going to be plenty with all the other troops sitting here. All the other ships sitting here, I should say. We'll get you set up there, and then we'll go after that. What else we got going on here? I don't think there's anything I want to change here at the moment. I mean, there's probably a few things I could, but I'm not worried about it right this second. And apparently you want to negotiate something, or something. At least there's an exclamation mark. I'm not sure what that means. You're hostile towards me, which is fine. But we're about to declare war on your buddy anyway, so... No, I think we're okay. We're going to go ahead and let our ships get into position, and then we'll go from there. 25% extra experience on fleet. Not bad. Obviously, that is a long ways away from where we're at, so nothing that we have to worry about anytime soon. Yeah, so that is that. Alright, well, let's just hit end turn. Let's keep things going. Next turn, our ship should arrive, and we might be able to go ahead and declare war on this system here. Which, why not? Sounds like fun. Oh, we got one more turn for our behemoth. We'll wait for the behemoth, because obviously that is a very large chunk of power compared to these other guys. You want to join my alliance as well. The dark green people. Well, let's check you out. Where are you? You're way over here. I mean, you could be somebody that the purple guys wants to go after, so I actually don't think we will do this. Just in case the purple guy wants to expand, I don't want to block them off by, having an ally over here. I mean, they're already allied with us, which means they're kind of blocked off there. But at least I want to at least have them some direction they can grow into. And let's double check real quick. What are your relationship. So you're currently... Oh, you're actually at war with the orange guys as well. But you're kind of at a not great relationship with everybody else, especially... You know, our relationship's not super great. So I actually think we'll go ahead and cancel that one. Ignore that one. I don't want this alliance, I don't think. And that'll be fine. Wow, lots of stuff being produced all of a sudden. So that is good. Let's go over here to Taurus. Actually, remind myself where Taurus is. I have to remember where each one... Okay, Taurus is the one way back here. That's what I thought. Alright, so we have a couple more planets that are colonizable. Which might be good to go after. We're fairly content right now. Could also pick up one of these to get a little bit more happiness. Because we will lose some picking up either one of these places is part of the problem. But we're actually not overpopulated just yet, so maybe we don't need to rush it. I can move you over here to be... Wait, does that actually lowered it? Is it because you have... Oh, it's less here. So actually if we did this, I'm going to say I bet we'd actually get even more slightly. Now we're happy. So there you go. We'll do that for now. You guys are both focused on exoscience. I think that is good. 14 turns to get this. I mean, I think getting the approval up is always good before we start expanding out to some of these other things that will reduce it again. It's 14 turns. It's a lot of turns. But I think that it's going to be good for us. All right, so that takes care of you. Next up is Tylus. I'm going to go ahead and go through these like this. Tylus, oh yeah, that's our closest one. What do we want you to work on? You actually don't have a lot of just stuff to pick up. I mean, the level 3 thing could be awesome. Oh, that's what we just picked up on the other guy. That's right. I mean, your approval is perfect. Your approval is fine. We can actually, I guess, focus on one of these things that is just repeating. We're okay on the dust, so honestly, why don't we just repeat some science? Just get a little bit extra science coming out here for now. Until we come up with something else to work on. Sure, why not? Sounds good for now. I'll have to remember to come back to that here later, though. And then forest over here. Which is our one way down here. You are at least happy. We do need more influence, though. If we can get it. I don't know if we have anything else that can get influence. Get even more happiness. There's some influence right there. 10%. We don't have the antimatter to cover that at the moment. We could buy some antimatter. We do have some money. Go up to level 2 here. Get us a little more dust. More vision range. Actually, you know what? The vision range might actually be worthwhile here, just because we're about to expand out into that area anyway. Let's go ahead and get you up to level 2. We'll start with those two for now. And I think that is going to be just fine. Alright, how are we looking over here? Where are you at? Okay, yeah, we're still... One more turn and our behemoth should be in position. Alright, what do we want to go for here? We could pick up... We're not really doing energy weapons right now. I mean, it might be a good idea to go after them at some point. But... not too big of a deal. Fabrication license. 4 per person on planets and 10% more industry stuff. That's actually pretty good. Let's go pick that up.
Feel free to anger us.
Give you some dust or...
free also to suffer Tonazi's wrath.
This whole thing where we can lose influence is just ridiculous. But we're about to go to war with you, like literally right now. No, we're going to pick this one up. It's going to lower our influence quite a bit, but I think it's going to be okay. Accepted a truce. Okay. I received some dust from this truce. Fair enough. Alright, so our behemoth is in position. So I do kind of want to go ahead and declare war on this now. Alright, oh, sorry. I just tabbed out of my own game. You can't see that, but I actually tabbed out for a second. I was like, what? What's going on? Alright, we still need to go after this planet at some point, but that's obviously we're not ready for that yet. We're ecstatic, so we don't need any more approval right at the moment. I mean, obviously some of these would be pretty awesome. Because this one can only be built once per empire, so wherever we have the most production, that's where we want to get that. Although we also don't have any of the or can I say that? Orchal? Yeah, whatever. Orchid stuff. And so that's not going to help us right this second. We need some more just of these materials to get any of those things. What do we want to pick up here then? I mean, we can keep picking up some more of these, you know, manpower things, but honestly, I feel like our manpower seems to be okay. So I don't feel like any of these are critical. Need some more behemoth stuff. We can get another behemoth popped out. Like getting a scientific or economic behemoth might not be a bad idea. In fact, scientific, let's go, I might do that. Let's go look at the scientific behemoth real quick. And let's go ahead and edit you and see what kind of bonuses you have. Currently your bonuses are less technology cost when orbiting black holes, neutron stars, etc., etc. And we have a couple of those nearby. We have a, I think it's a neutron star. Well, actually, I think we have a neutron star and a solar nebula. I'll have to double check, but we have at least one of those types of things nearby. So that's a good one to get. What's the most that we can get for that? Let's see. That one's under here. Yes. So I would want to plug this in everywhere we possibly can. It looks like there's only 3 places, so that's already plugged in everywhere it can be at the moment. So that would be a minus 3%. It's not a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's a start in that direction. And then we probably want to focus on defense next. Like plug you in here maybe, and then plug you in down here just to have a little bit of a balance. It's more focused on energy at the moment, but I think it's going to be fine. I'm not expecting this thing to get attacked, to be perfectly honest. And so we could probably save some money on some of the weapons and things, but I don't know. Plugging in a few weapons is probably a good idea. What's this thing got? We can put some bombers and things, but I don't think that's necessary. We'll do that, and then we'll do, I don't know, we'll do a little bit of both. There's actually the boarding pod. That's for going after other ships. Actually, I think it'd probably be, nah, this is fine. Again, I'm not too worried about the defense side of things. I don't think that's absolutely critical. So we'll plug that in. Is there a better science? What was the name of that thing? Let me double check this real quick. This was, where is it? Analytics, stellar analytics. I mean, is there a better one of those? Surely there is, but maybe not. Let's go to science. Like, where would I look for that? I mean, I guess I can just eyeball it, but we're actually pretty far in a lot of these. I mean, here's some more like, oh, this is the Juggernaut specialization. Okay, fair enough. What's this one? Behemoth maximization. More health on unspecialized behemoths. Oh, okay. Which I guess that's what we are. I think the specialization is this thing, right? Yeah. So currently all of our behemoths are unspecialized, so that's where that would come in. Here's the improved behemoths. That would, you know, also be helpful. Not really seeing anything else jumping out at me behemoth related. There's this, actually. Ah, there we go. Stellar Node Study 2. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Minus 3% for each module. Oh, that's really good. I do think coming after this... What about this one? It's propulsion, vision range. That's also pretty good. They're very, very slow. I don't know. I may start picking up some of the behemoth stuff because they're fun. I'm having fun with these so far. Haven't actually got to use one in a battle yet, but I'm hoping here soon. What's this? Additional support slots. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we may just kind of play around with some of the behemoth stuff after we get done with the current research and see what else we can kind of pick up, just because it looks cool. All right, we'll go with the current science thing, and then we can always come back and re-specialize it later once we get some of that other technology. So let's go ahead and pick up a science one. It's going to take us 11 turns. How many turns would it take us to get that thing down here? We'd have to go through that, wouldn't we? What is this? Oh, we actually get some resources from things that we orbit. That's kind of cool. Some terraforming stuff. Yeah, we'd have to go through this. Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that in here a little bit once we get done with the current tech. But yeah, I think going ahead and working on a science behemoth is fine. Why not? Let's see what we got. We got over here, we got a solar nebula and a neutron star. So we got one of each. We also have a black hole out there. So any one of those would cover what we're trying to do here. All right, so our ships are in position. So I do want to come over here and just say, you know what, buddy?
We have one word for.
Oh, do we have enough
two
influence? Oh, we do.
guys
Good.
stabbing each other.
That was
know
funny.
that I like this word.
We have one word for guys stabbing each other. Know that I like this word. That was kind of funny. Wait a minute. What is this? One second. Let me get rid of you. You can attack this Empire systems. I can. Currently. Really? Okay. Like for example, we would want you to attack the ships here, but what about you guys? It says we can attack the systems, but I feel like that's not completely accurate. I mean, it just makes more sense that we have to go to war before we do that. So, go ahead and declare war. I think that's going to be fine. Should mean that we're at war with these guys. Yep, there we go. That is fine. I'm okay with that. And now we'll pick up. Let's go grab to our behemoth first. Let's have you go attack these guys over here, because that should be a quick and easy battle. In fact, we'll get us a little bit of dust and stuff. It's not much. We're not going to watch this one right now. We'll just go ahead and fight it. Decisive victory. Destroyed them. Got a little bit of dust and science. Not much. Which is fine. What do you want? For war. Okay. Well, that's fine. All that is good. And then let's go to our ships here. Which one has the most? There we go. Start with you. You are... Oh, I did not notice that it got flipped over. Wow, okay. Well, that was fast. I guess we'll head down here then. We could head up here, but that's all in the purple guy's territory, really. I mean, I don't know if that'll help us that much. So let's take all of our ships and head down to... I don't know, we'll head down to Timos first, probably. Let's head down here just to make sure everybody gets there okay, and then we'll figure out from there. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and head you down as well, just because this guy's going to have to wait a turn, and I want to make sure we at least have some protection. We may just send you back over here at this point. Alright, that'll work. I don't want my fleets to get blown up before... I mean, our behemoths are big enough to take care of just about anything, except for maybe their behemoths. And they do have a couple behemoths. They have two over here. Or they have one, I guess, and the other one's just a regular fleet.
By my cloth, your actions deserve the closest scrutiny.
You're being cordial with us. Alright, so there's our fleet. Here comes our behemoth. It's a little risky for us to leave our fleet here without our behemoth being there first. Hopefully we're going to be okay. Alright, Ayaz. Still inhospitable here. I mean, it'd probably be a good idea for us to find the technology to unlock that as well, just to continue to expand a little bit more. Careful sweeping. It would take out all of our adamantium. But, you know, 25 dust per level. We're only at level 2, though. Kind of want to get up to level 3 here. Let's go find the mushrooms. What am I looking for? I always forget which one's the gold. There we go. Marketplace. It's the one that looks like gold coins. And so I want some mushrooms. Fat mushrooms. Blue cap mold. And I would need 75. Oof. How much would that cost us? 21,000. Yeah, okay. We can't afford that. Unless we, like, sold some of this stuff up here, which we might do. And we could sell a bunch of this. Like, if we sold 75 of this, then... In fact, we could probably sell 150 of this. Still that'd be just fine. And then buy the 75 here. I mean, it would drop us low, but I think in the long run it's going to be okay. Because I mean, come on, this is our capital system. It makes sense that it would be level 3. So we'll pop you up to level 3, and then we'll probably follow that up with this. Let's get a bunch more dust from that. Alright, so you're here. This is the purple system, so we're okay for right now. I guess we could cloak you for right now. Maybe that'll keep you safe. For a turn. Forest. Forest right here. Level 2. Yeah, actually we got a decent number of planets here. We could also colonize some more planets as well. But I think picking this up, getting some more production is probably a good idea. Although we are currently capped out, so it might not be a bad idea to go ahead and colonize something else if we think we can support it. Our happiness is, we're happy at the moment, so we're okay. Probably one of these two, because they're only -5 per person. This one would be a total of -7 if you count the anomalies. This has only got 1 pop slot, so this one probably not worth our time right now. Let's go ahead and colonize this one. Did not mean to do that. I want to hit the colonize button. And then once that gets done, it might be even more worthwhile to do that one because that will give us +60. Cool. I like it. Let's do it. And in turn. Here comes our behemoth. About to get the ultra tough materials. Troops damage on Empire. Not bad. I mean, we keep, you know, embedding sleepers, I suppose, but actually jamming commands would be good because we're about to invade this system. So that would make their ground troops even worse. Alright, Ursa. We just did careful sweeping, which gave us the 25 dust per level. But you're only level 2, so getting you up to level 3 would also be useful as soon as we can. We're making plenty of dust right now, so we're in a good spot there. We do have a system with anomalies, so this would help a teeny tiny bit. It's not a lot, but it's only 3 turns, so it's not bad. We are not happy at the moment, so getting some more happiness would also be good. Need some more antimatter for that, though. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go with this. I mean, it's worth a little bit of something. Fertile, planet, and temperate. None of these are temperate, none of these are fertile, but they are planets. So it is 30 science right there, which, not bad. And, you know what, let's just go ahead and get all the science things. Except for the happy one for right now. We'll hold off on the happy one until we are actually happy. Science agreement. You know what? Sounds good to me. You're my friend. We'll go with that. What is this? 80% of the galaxy explored. Oh, nice. Population gained. And construction completed. Done. Our behemoth's still not there. It's so slow. Gotta get the faster speed on the behemoth soon. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will start invading one of these systems and go from there. So I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.